Your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Kyle Hilliard.
Hello.
Leo Vader.
As always.
What are we looking at, Kyle?
This is Darksiders III from Gunfire Games and THQ Nordic.
All right.
It's the third Darksiders game.
I believe you.
If you didn't quite catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is I'm going after in this game you're fighting the 7 deadly sins.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going after I'm going after Sloth. Is who I'm going after in the course of this demo.
So even though the 4 horse people of the apocalypse have changed their job descriptions based on the Darksiders universe, the 7 deadly sins have remained? Or have they added new ones like
microtransactions?
No, I think they're. I mean, I've only seen 2 of them. I fought Envy, and you'll see Sloth at the end of this, and I think the rest are pretty much the same.
All right,
I guess.
Cool.
I'm
I love sins. So
yeah, you're super into sinning.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. So and then we'll see. Right now, Fury is she's just normal mode because she's underwater, but she has 2 other modes. That's Fire Fury there. It's cool. Her hair comes back to life after she gets out of the water. And then we'll see. I'll show off Force Fury a little later, which is basically changes her hair purple. And what these modes do is they give you secondary weapons. Like you always have that chain whip.
Okay.
But then Fire Fury and Force Fury, Fire Fury has these sort of quick blades.
Yes.
There, you just saw that right there. That was them. I also pressed the wrong button to start swinging, so that was my fault.
You wanted to stretch it out so we could talk more.
But I wanted to show you the blades.
Yeah.
And then when you're Force Fury, when you have sort of glowy purple hair, you have a big mallet that's slow and heavy.
Now to be clear, we're talking over recorded footage of you playing.
Oh, you ruined it. I was trying to pretend that. No, it's fine.
Yeah, because we sat down and watched you go through this entire section, but you were so intimidated that you had a little performance anxiety.
Let's put him on blast.
Oh gosh.
But this time,
I hate not impressing you, Cork. Well, I don't even know if impressing is the right word. I hate not meeting your expectations.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, kind of new sort of for Darksiders. The last 2 weren't particularly challenging games. I mean, they had hard moments, but they weren't hard games.
Yeah.
This game I feel like is a fair bit harder.
I'm gonna say it.
You're gonna say it?
So it's like Dark Souls.
It's like Dark Souls, which I know that
Very
comparison is really easy to just say out loud as loudly as you can.
It was practically effortless for me.
It required nothing at all on your part.
Yeah.
When a game is hard, it's easy to be like, oh, it's like Dark Souls, but there's actually more to it, I would say.
Yeah, because when you die, you drop the souls you've acquired, and then you can retrieve them with the next life.
That's right. Yeah.
So it really is like Dark Souls in that.
And then even there are fewer enemies, but they hit a lot harder. They take out a lot more health. So even a standard enemy can take you out if they catch you off guard.
What's a medium lurcher clump?
Like Dark Souls, it's basically like a collection of souls that you can just save and then redeem later.
Perfect.
Yeah, and this is Volgrim, who appeared in the last 2 games. He's kind of he sells you stuff. I'm gonna buy some healing shards.
What does feeding him souls get you?
You level up. That's how you level up, which is not in this particular demo.
Okay.
But you do, I'm using souls to buy healing shards because I need a lot for the boss that we'll see later. And then
one-use items.
He's also a fast travel guy.
That's kind of his thing.
Yeah. And this is cool to me at least. I don't know how much you guys are interested in Darksiders in general.
His head is the B button. That's interesting.
But the last 2 games, there were no humans. They had all died at that point because the apocalypse happened, and that's what happens generally when the apocalypse occurs is all the humans die. But I found one, and I just ate him up in this little talisman.
As Fury does.
As Fury do.
The last human.
Yeah.
Was that the only one you found in this demo?
That's the only one I found, and I'm curious, in the larger game, how that will be a factor. Am I going to be collecting living humans, or did I kill that guy?
Yeah, maybe it's like a fable, like the Lorax. That was the last one. Hope you're happy.
Unless, right, Cork?
Unless.
Yeah. I literally read that book last night.
You need a Thneed.
God, everyone needs a Thneed.
Yeah.
I like that book because he describes the main guy, not the
Onceler?
The Onceler, as his teeth sounding gray.
Yeah.
Which I think that's really interesting visual language.
Hey, real
which
quick.
is really pertinent to Darksiders.
Well, I want to say one more thing before we talk more about Darksiders. You go to Universal Studios Orlando, they've got a Dr. Seuss area,
Yeah.
a very preachy section based on the Lorax where it's like chiding people for chopping down trees. It's got this enormous plastic replica tree constructed on what was presumably some kind of marshy swampland with trees. But
Also, I'm not
do I
an
know?
environmentalist, but I think like trees are one of the most renewable resources because we can just
they
regrow
can't
them.
stop growing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
look
at
at
that.
this
It's a
guy.
spider guy.
Why don't they just have a real tree there?
Yeah, good question.
Where are you
let's
gonna
write
get a
them an
tree?
email. Where they're impossible to find. Yeah, so there's that spider guy. That spider person, spider monster. I don't know.
What is
Spiders
going
are
on?
always ladies in video games.
That's true.
That's true. Sexy ladies.
Oh, see, this is a pretty standard enemy, but he's doing some real damage. Look how much health I have, or how little health I have.
What's going on with your compass up there? What's that trying to lead you
Ah.
towards?
I actually don't know. Like that's something that will be presumably explained to me in the final game, but in this demo, I am not sure.
Yeah, they look really hard, Kyle.
Yeah. So I what I did here is you guys saw I died collecting my souls back.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I had you have to backtrack a little bit,
Yep.
like Dark Souls. So I wanted to skip
Oh,
that.
people are really going to be into this.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep saying it over and over again for the rest of the video.
I mean, people get it, right?
It'll be our most popular video ever.
Yeah, sometimes stuff is like other stuff. It's just how it is.
I'm like reacting as though I'm playing. That's how visceral this is for me. Remembering this happening to me.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
stuck with these little guys.
Good hits.
Cork, you're asking me about did it like I have that orange meter below my health meter.
Yes.
That actually I don't use it a ton. I kind of save it up for the boss, but that's like depending on whether you're Force Fury or Fire Fury, that gives you like a special attack that you can unleash
Okay.
by pressing LB and RB or R1 and L1 depending on what you're playing.
And the Wrath attack.
For like Fire Fury, it gives you just like it speeds you up and kind of gives you. I think you have more damage output. And then when you're Force Fury, you actually like kind of like turn into this like shield temporarily, and then slam down on the ground. It's a good area of effect attack. There's that spider we saw earlier. It's probably friendly, right?
Not now.
What are you doing?
Spoiler: you
You're
can't
meant to
beat
die.
there. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you're better at Darksiders than me, maybe you could, destroy it.
And the game ends
And then
immediately.
the game ends. But the spider takes me somewhere else, as we'll see.
Yeah. I have to say, part of me would like getting wrapped up like that for a little while at least.
It seems
It'd be-
warm.
It kind
Kinda
of reminds you of being an
cozy.
infant, I think, right?
I don't know if
being
that's why I
swaddled?
like it.
Humans like being swaddled.
Yeah.
It's true.
Science shows.
We swaddle each other every morning. The game for me.
That's how we started. That's how we do our morning meeting. Did you guys play Darksiders 1 and 2?
Yes.
Did you like them?
I thought they were fun games.
I like those a lot.
I played 2 and liked it also.
Here's Force Fury. You didn't play 1 though, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. Fine.
I must have been so confused.
Yeah. I
Uh,
played 2 on the PlayStation Now service.
Actually,
Really?
those games, the story takes place simultaneously, as I think this one may as well.
Really?
So Leo probably wasn't confused because it was all happening at the same time as one.
Easiest story I've ever followed.
Darksiders series.
Yeah. I liked the puzzle elements in that game.
Yeah, which
And
is
the climbing and stuff. Does that feel good in this one?
so. Here's the weird thing. I've played a few demos for Darksiders 3 at this point because I fought the first boss on Envy and then Sloth here, but I still have yet to solve a single puzzle. In
Have
any of
you
my
encountered
demos.
any puzzles?
Have I what?
Have you encountered them?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I just didn't know if you're bad at puzzles.
Hundreds.
Non-stop puzzles. I've yet to solve a single one.
Yeah. So which is odd, but there definitely will be puzzles in the game, and I'll tell you why, Leo. Right after
Didn't
I
ask.
get killed.
Oh, you're going to get killed?
Yeah, I'm being predictive right here.
Ugh.
Wow. Just
Visceral.
straight up slain.
See, there you go.
So do you like it in video games when you die that the AI enemies just ignore you, or do you like them to like chomp down on your corpse? What do you prefer?
Oh,
I would like for them to do like a dance.
Yeah.
If they did like the Fortnite dance.
Oh, the Fortnite dance.
I did like in Halo when they would like celebrate.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that. Definitely anything but suddenly ignoring you and acting
walking
like
away.
nobody has ever been down where they are.
Or like milling around your body awkwardly.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
All right.
So they didn't expect anybody to die? You didn't plan for this?
Now what?
I did want to say real quick,
Yes.
pick up on our conversation before I died, that I can't confirm that there will be puzzles in the game. This might even be an exclusive reveal.
Oh, my
that
Lord.
Wow.
Darksiders 3 will have puzzles. I did a quick interview, just an email him a couple questions, the puzzle designer for the game.
Oh.
And just to like confirm, like I am gonna like be pulling switches to make doors open that I can then walk through.
Okay, good. He didn't say like, dude, I haven't done a goddamn thing.
I slept in and I missed the whole development of the game.
I don't even have internet on my computer.
Yeah, so there will be that sort of. They did say, because I asked them if the first two games were. The first game in particular was very much structured kind of like Zelda, right? With dungeons and an open world and everything. And then the second game kind of merged Zelda with a little bit of Diablo-esque sort of loot collection.
Right.
And they said for Darksiders 3, the direct line that they are drawing is closer to Metroid. So I think you're going to be getting like new forms that let you open new doors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe the upgrades that you unlock will give you more traversal options. And stuff
Right,
like
because
that.
we've seen when you're in the like purple mode, breaking down purple walls.
Yeah.
For instance, like so rudimentary puzzles, right? So
Yeah,
don't be so
I guess that's
hard
a
on
puzzle.
yourself.
Yeah.
How do I break
did
this
burn,
purple thing?
Yeah.
I did burn down a web
There you go.
using fire.
You solved
so
the puzzle.
That's something.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, this is Sloth, by the way.
Oh, he's just so lazy. And who are you hanging out with there?
That is my watcher. Is like a person who follows me around and gives me advice and basically makes sure that I'm sticking to my job. There was a watcher. There was no watcher in the second game because I guess Death. I mean, I'm not even making. I'm not even. This isn't a joke. I think he was like too good for a watcher. Like he's like the oldest horseman, so like he didn't need one. He was like, get that out of my face. But the first game where you're playing as War, you had a watcher, and it was actually voiced by Mark Hamill. You guys remember that?
Interesting.
That was
Probably.
fun. That was a good time. And all the, at least the two that I've encountered, Sloth and Envy. Sloth is very slothish. Slothish. Is that a word?
Slothy.
He's slothy. And then Envy was very envious and wanted everything that I had.
So they're really leaning into what the sins would have you believe they would be like.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, if you were an embodiment, a personification of Sloth, don't you think you would be like a big, lazy person?
It would be very surprising if you weren't.
Exactly. I like this boss. I think it's cool because he's like carried around on these throne of like crabs.
And he's
Yeah.
appropriated the title from Beelzebub, but whatever. Seems like an unslothy thing to do. Like,
What, to have someone carry you around?
no, to steal Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies name. You think if
No,
anything, you'd
that's-
just be like, I'm Sloth.
No,
That's
that's,
as much
perfect
thought as
because
I'm
he
putting
couldn't
into
think
it.
of his own name.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier to steal it, you know?
Very interesting take. I like it that it's open for interpretation.
That's right.
That counts as a take.
Head to the forums. Use hashtag Darksiders 3.
Or hashtag like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So my method here was to try to get rid of the crabs. Although he knocked a few back for me. And then I spent a lot of my souls on just having health items.
That was, I know we don't like to talk about it. The sticking point for a previous run through we had, Kyle, was you did not have enough healing items.
That's right, because I was trying to make an entertaining video with a lot of progress, so I just bypassed a lot of enemies.
It was entertaining. Leo and I laughed so much,
Yeah, you guys made a lot of fun of me.
but it didn't end in a satisfactory way.
And
Viewers would have been disappointed.
yeah, I think
To
so.
say the least.
Leo, you did, though. You finished producing that episode, though, right, and put it on a flash drive and then intentionally lost it.
Yep, that's right. I chucked it into the Mississippi River.
Okay. Walked out into the parking lot like Brian Posehn in that one episode of Mr. Show and threw the lost episode into the air.
Yeah, it's a real life Easter egg. So go swimming.
Go see if you can find it. I'm sure it will have survived its time in the river. That'd be great. I did a nice little dodge move there. So
I
you get some
saw it.
attacks in. You get some bonus damage when you pull that off.
Oh my,
All right. You guys ready to see me actually beat this person?
I'm very ready.
I've actually been ready.
All right, take two.
Take two. Take
No,
final.
One of the
That's
cool
what I like to
things,
call
though,
it.
is he doesn't go through the whole speech.
Yeah, that's nice. I did have to do the sprint.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just call it the sprint back to Sloth. Oh, there's okay. So there's the area of effect attack that I just did with Force Fury.
Cool.
But yeah, so I sprinted back to the boss, and yeah, you don't have to sit through the cutscene or anything. You can
Yeah.
just dive right in to the combat.
So did the fight with Envy, did it feel a lot different from this battle with Sloth?
Yeah, it was. They're significantly different. Envy, I think, is the first boss in the game that you encounter. So
Okay.
along with her being a fair bit easier, it was also a lot different. Had her own. She kind of looked like a Skeksis from Dark Crystal. She was like kind of this like weird crow creature. And yeah, as I had to do some like platforming, and I had to swing around on the ceiling and stuff to track her down. And this is more just like a lot of dodging in a big open arena. So I think I'm hopeful that the bosses will all feel pretty distinct and live up to their names.
I feel like Sloth should be watching TV or something in here. I don't know what he does. You know, just sits there.
It's the best kind of lazy.
Yeah, and I guess it's more slothy than
Yeah.
turning on a television and watching
Well,
it.
I mean, so television technology does exist.
Yeah, this is distant
universe.
future.
Because like we're in a subway. You know, this is human civilization has occurred. There's trains there and stuff. I mean, so there's no like cable television. There's no one like producing television. There's no like new season of Stranger Things on the way. But like, you could go track down some Blu-rays. I think probably pretty
Yeah.
easily, right?
Yeah, and we've certainly made enough television by now. You could watch it for eternity, probably.
Yeah. Guys, television's been really good lately. Do you agree?
It's been all right.
I agree.
I don't like the shows.
I don't like enjoying other people's stories that they created.
Yeah. What I think up in my head is cooler is the only thing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, knowing your sort of what's going on in your head, which nobody really does, I would argue, other than you.
Not me, including me.
What do you think Lust is going to be like? Just real gross?
Oh.
Or
ooh.
really sexy?
I bet they're going to lean
Both?
gross.
Yeah?
I would think. So I have a cooldown on the items that I can use.
Okay.
So I'm trying to stay away from Sloth right now. You see on the bottom left that meter that's turned down. Because I have a bunch of healing items, and I'm going to use them all. And then also, I do thankfully recharge my that orange meter below my
Yes.
health. Like that is building. I don't have to like fight with plain old boring enemies in the street to charge that up, which is nice.
Oh, buddy. I would have thought this is another unsuccessful attempt. Just looking at how much health you have left,
No, I got it, man.
I'm very impressed with you. Oh, my...
I do a lot of hardcore dodging in this
Yeah.
run, which I hope is okay with you guys.
I'm into it.
I'll live.
You'll live. Interesting fact about this
Yes.
run is that I thought I had the large healing shard selected the whole time. So I was really only doing a little bit of health each time, and I didn't realize. But I did switch over to the large healing shard.
If you
Yeah.
switch to the large healing shard now, if you did, it would have no cooldown, right?
No, everything has a cooldown. So like you can only use I can't use one of everything that I have real quick.
Okay.
You can basically use one thing every.
Across all items.
Yeah.
You thought you found an exploit, Leo.
Oh, they might change it for the final game to add an exploit. There's that
Yeah.
nice area of effect attack. I didn't use Fire Fury's rechargeable attack because it's not super useful against Sloth. I found
No?
because it only speeds you up a little bit, so you're still having to dodge and all that kind of stuff. So I just didn't find it super useful. But the area of effect attack, the Force Fury attack, I liked a lot and used quite a bit.
Oh, Kyle.
No, that was a good dodge. It
It
went
was
slow
great.
motion.
It was magnificent.
Perfect.
Seems like you were just showing off, though, which I appreciate. Makes for a fantastic video.
Cork, I just got to meet your expectations,
Oh,
dude. Like
you got
that's
no health.
I'll probably be fine.
It's now bothering me that you're on the small healing chart still.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
I just
Ah.
assumed that was the most you could afford.
No, I got some good ones. Some big ones. Large, probably, I assume they're called. And here
Then
you
you're
can,
like,
you can actually watch it in real time as I
wait,
realize,
what?
oh, wait a second. I have
I have really blown
10.
it here.
Or no, I think I have a lot.
I think it's a 10.
Well, that's a wrath shard. That's different.
I know, but
Yeah, don't be
Wrath
ridiculous.
turns
Leo.
up your wrath.
I think I
What
saw
that
it.
that little spiral in the left? That actually it was turned off for this particular demo, but it is like a rechargeable attack again. That was in the first 2 games where you can go like full on. You basically become like extra super powerful. I think even like in the last 2 games, like War and Death would even change forms and stuff like that.
You could really use a ranged weapon for this battle, I think.
Yeah, I don't. They War and Death both had ranged weapons.
Yeah.
I don't know if Fury's gonna get a ranged weapon or not. But I would be surprised if she didn't. Maybe you get it a little bit later. There we go. That's what happens when you kill Sloth.
Let's relish your victory.
Let's do it, man.
Are you begging? Muster up a
And Fury is this probably isn't too surprising. Is the angriest and most unpredictable of the horse people.
Yeah.
I guess I should just say horsemen, because when I say horse people, it sounds like centaurs or something. So even though she's a woman, she is a horseman of the apocalypse.
Well, man is short for woman.
Oh, that's true. And then I guess I'm collecting the deadly sins in this amulet where I put the human.
Yeah.
I gotta
it's like
play
a
the
Pokeball.
I gotta play the final game to find out what's going on there. But that's where I put Envy too, so they're having a party, I guess. In there, I feel bad about putting humans in there though. That seems like a bad idea.
Go mess with this human I have in here.
Hey, they gotta eat.
Well, I don't know. He probably wouldn't do anything. He's sloth and just hang out. Yes, there you go. That's a look at Darksiders 3, which is
Excellent.
coming out in November on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This particular demo that I played is the PC version of the game.
Excellent.
You excited for it?
I am. I really like the first 2 a lot. I'm curious to see how the full game pans out, for sure.
Well, Kyle, thanks for coming in, showing this, and completely redeeming yourselves.
I did it.
We're very impressed with you.
Thank you.
And Leo, thank you as always.